Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab. Where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little lesson. It ain't gonna get many views, but you know how I do. When I talk about me, y'all don't really like that, but I'm talking about me. So let's go. Right is a 25 rule to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons, but you do tune in, so I appreciate those who do. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, yeah, know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Okay, so let's get that together. I asked the question: do you know you? If you're living right, you will. That's what I asked for you. And if you don't tune in, I got you. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to my God be true. Right thinkers P Funk philosophy on why living right means you're living what? Your best life. And I got the concept from just listening to people and listening to people. And I'm observing, okay, well, I'm on the right track for how I'm living. What? Right? And that means I'm living what? My best life. And I can prove what? That living right means that you're living your best life. Check this out. If every day of your life, everything just seems to always work out right, or the way you want it to, that's living right. That's because you're living right, and that's what you're doing. What? Living your best life. Your best life and living right go hand in hand. Excuse me. But and I'm trying to get you to understand that's how it's done for the people who live it. They know it. For the people who experience it, again, they know it, and they know it comes from what? How they live. So it ain't about your religion. It ain't about your gender. It ain't about your race and ethnicity. It's about you doing you in respect to the fact that there's a higher power that's watching, the all seeing. So you got to show him, not nobody else. But for me, my way of life is, again, pleasing in his sight. That's how you get blessed. Man can respect you, admire you, and praise you, but he can't bless you like God can. And you remember, it's all spiritual. I'm a spiritualist, so it's all about God. I ain't here to preach or who I know. No, I'm trying to show you how you can earn your blessing. I don't give a damn what you preach and what you profess. God recognizes what? Good deeds, good intentions, and righteous actions. That's it. So you can take it in a religion form. You can put it in any form you want. I keep it spiritual and knowledge. I told my pastor, I'm not coming to fellowship with a bunch of people looking for God. I'm coming to fellowship with people who know God, who serve God. Now I can come and get with the movement. If y'all ain't doing that, I'm not coming and I ain't get with the movement. If it ain't for the right reason, I ain't with it. Simple as that. I speak only for myself, and I can save up for the rest of those who are what? Living right. We all do the same thing. Live right and on our terms. What right for me may not be right for you. So you got to be one to decide what's right for you and do just that. And when you're doing that, you'll be rewarded for that. Don't care what religion you claim. Don't care, no, don't mean a damn thing. Why? God don't care either. So again, when you live right, for all those people who are living right, they living their best life. When you get up every day and The world just opens up to you, just ingratiates you, and just you living your best life. But that means you're living right. Again, I'm trying to prove that point. I'm gonna drive it home. And here's another concept. When you're happy in your daily life, that can only mean one thing. That comes from living right. Trust me, it don't happen no other way. It won't and don't. Trust me on that one too. If you living wrong and think you're living right, oh, you'll find out. You will find out. When you're living wrong, the Murphy's Law is what could go wrong, would go wrong, and it's constantly adversity. That's because you're living wrong. When you're living right, good things just seem to happen. You're walking with God, you're in God's grace, you're blessed. All that's good stuff they say. But when you're the one who's doing it, you don't give a damn what they call it. You're the one who's having it. You're the one experiencing it. And they should ask you what you call it. I'll call it right living. Simple. All right. Again, I'm trying to prove that what? I know two elderlies, 87-year-old women, okay, who I love and respect for what? How they live their life. My mom and my mother-in-law. They both live in two different places. They got two different concepts, but they both say the same thing. I'm living my best life. I'm happy as I can be at 87. That give me goosebumps. Man, to be at 87 and to be content and happy and say you're living your best life. And my mother-in-law, she's blind and independent. Live alone. I love that. I bring her up every chance I get. I keep her in what? My conversation because she's my spiritual advisor. I've been on her 50 years. Okay? And she tells me I'm happy as I can be. And that's thanks to you. Why? We've been communicating for the last 10 years. Okay? And we have reached a spiritual level that's second to none. So that's my spiritual advisor. Because everything I read about, everything I studied and learned, she lived it. No books. No. She did it. So I respect that. All right. But my mom, I used to look at my mom a little different. And the older I get, the more I'm starting to realize my mom and my mother-in-law, my two favorite people are women. How about this? I don't know an 87-year-old man in my family. You don't get that old. Women do, the men don't. I don't know what that's about, but again, why? Women live right. Men spend their time. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm walking that 100 down. All right, but they both say the same thing. They're 87 years young. They just had their birthdays. And I love them. Why? Because they both say the same thing. What? I'm living my best life at 87 years old. My mom's in the senior citizen building, live by herself, do her thing, come and go. I love that. And she's a hood rat, not in a bad way. Because in her hood, she still live where I grew up at on Burger Street in Newark. And we got a space called A1 Avenue, down with the mall, little chic mall. It's like Bangkok. I put up, man, buildings, the spot, it just ain't what it used to be. So, it's not the best looking spot. And it was Sunday afternoon. I come from church, pick up, she want to go play her pickets. Okay. When I pull up, niggas is everywhere. Excuse my French. Us. Yeah, but we do. That's what we do. Sunday afternoon, music playing, we just living. Life is going on. I pull up, I'm a suburbanite. I saw these people, my mother just gets out the car, got her little cane, hurricane, little walker, little cane. She just walked right through the people. I cut the car off, jumped out the car, think I'm gonna protect my mom. I gotta work, Man, she walked to everybody, hey mommy, yeah. Everybody's speaking to her. Then they jumped on me before they messed with her. Because they know her, they don't know me. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up. And she gets to the store, they cooking ribs in the front, they frying fish inside, they sell them pickle chickens in the back, they got clothes. We in the hood. I'm laughing. But she's just as comfortable. And she ain't. It's funny to me. And then my brother, when I talked to him, he said he took it there. I said, look, he said, man. I said, yeah. So my mom don't run from nothing. She's born and bred in Russell Street. And they both say they having their best life in different forms. Okay. Now, my mom gave me some great life advice. And I thought okay, he gave me some good stuff. Mom gave me some good. She says, at 87 years old, she said, baby, I don't own nothing, but I also don't owe nobody nothing. At 87 years old, I want to be debt free like my mom. That's great advice. What? We want to be this, we want to be no, 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 no. I don't die. No, no. I can see me being like that. And what? And be comfortable. She come and go as she please. Moving on. So again, I know people who what living their best life. Why? Because they living right. Come on. And we talking about older people. I get my stuff from older people. My mom-in-law, she's blind. And yes, she's still living right. But she's the only one I know that said she never felt good doing bad. I call her Mayat. She's my Mayat in the flesh. I gave her that title. Why? Because that's special. My biological mom, she's my goddess. She's my yeah. So I got two females who I respect and admire for how they live. Well, why you can't worship men? Damn, a man I ain't worshiping no man. Okay, excuse me. But the people who I admire and respect for what? How they live and who they are. Real people. Okay. Not some fairy tissue. Some no, no, no. That guy's real. The stuff I tell you about him, oh, if I wrote a book, it wouldn't be about me. No. I ain't this guy, it would be a what they call him, whatever. But yeah, you would not believe the stuff he did. Don't get me started with that. But again, the people I admire, respect are my mom and my mother-in-law. All right. And I live right. Why? Listen and watching them. They 87. They know something. He didn't get to 65. I done passed him. So I don't put no credence in what he was doing. Okay. But when you see people doing stuff that you can respect, that's who you mimic. You admire them by what? Being like them. But they say flattery, the high form of flattery is, mimicking them. So be like them. And because I want to what? I want to live a long life. I'm looking for 100. I'm trying to get to 100. I got a little ways to go. So I'm looking at them. They 13 years away from that magic number. And I'm just starting to watch the Jamaican channel. I'm about to go be with Jamaicans. I got a letter for them too. That's them healthy people. They eat natural stuff. Hello, ding, ding, ding. I ain't got to be a Muslim to eat right now. I'm going to Jamaica. Why? They know they get to be 100 like it ain't no thing. They reach 100 like ain't no tomorrow. So yeah, I'm hanging out with them. They say a dog shit fast, but it don't shit long. Moving on in life, I want to take my time. Okay, and I eat. Excuse me. Okay, I live right now in my life because I want to live to be old, like my mom, my mother-in-law. So I'm taking the lessons from them in life daily. Talk to my mother every day. I eat right, I sleep right, I act right when daily. That's a part of my life now. That's how I'm living. And I'm living my best life. See how I go? Right there. And AKA, what? Right or my best life? I'm living right or what you call my best life. Why? I'm living it. I'm doing it. I'm manifesting it. I hold myself accountable for everything that come out my pie hole and everything that I do according to what I think and feel I should be doing. I hold myself accountable. And if I did it, yeah, I meant it. And I take the consequences that come with it. Good or bad, don't make a difference to me, but I'm letting you know I'm accountable for my actions. I ain't gonna back down. If I mess up, I tell you I messed up. Yeah. If you do, you do. You ain't doing it on purpose, so why try to hide it or shut it up? Man, I meant my bad. I messed up. Okay. I'm on the highway. This guy just coming. And I'm blowing the horn. He just coming. I'm cussing, I'm blowing the horn, but I'm moving out the way. As we go on the road, I'm going to try to get his attention. When I pull up to it, he did this. With me, yeah, my bad, I messed up. See right there. I had no more problem with that. Moving on, no problem, no harm, no foul. But dude, what that? My bad, I messed up. Okay. When people do that, understand that. Be responsible for what you do, even if it's wrong. You still did it. Whether you knew it, like it, don't make a difference. Just handle it. Okay, be responsible. That's my word for that. But again, I'm what you would call what a good guy. Now, why? Because I live right. I used to think being good was for suckers. Listen to that guy. Good guys finish last. He didn't tell me that the bad guys don't finish. Did you know that? So yeah, calling me good guy. I'm gonna get to the finish line now. Whoever I'm racing against, don't give a damn. If you crossed it, good for you. But my goal is to get me across it. And being good and living right will do just that. And I learned how what? To live right. I took it Made it my personal responsibility for my what? I learned from my spiritual teachers. Okay. The streets I learned from that guy. The bad stuff I learned from that guy. But my spiritual stuff, I had teachers. I got books. I've been learning for the last 30 years. I ain't always been a teacher. No, I'm a teacher now because I've learned over the years and I've become a master of my craft so now I can teach it to others. And we talk about life lessons. That's what I tell you. I give you life lessons. Come on. Some of y'all don't like me. I don't care. I got to give you a lesson. I don't care how you feel about me. And my claim to fame is living right. Why? It's a learned behavior. You can learn that. I did. I wasn't always right. No, come on, man. So again, things that you can learn, and if you don't, that's your responsibility and your own to bring yourself. But I live right. Why? Because it's a learned behavior, and it's a thing that you choose to do or not do. Live right is your choice. Doing the right thing in life, again, your choice. The bad things was yours too. But a lot of times those choices, when they don't work out for us, we don't suffer the consequences. If you understood karma, what you do is you can get back. You do good work, good things coming. Okay. Now I want to live to reach 100 years old. It's some things in my life that I have to do if I want that to happen. Eat right, get your proper rest. There's things you need to do. Those are things that I'm doing now. Why? I'm going to walk that down the road. I can't wait till I get to, 78. I might not make it there if I don't put the work in early. So I'm starting now. Okay, I'm in the 60s. I'm working. I got 32 years ago. And when, was it 100 years. And when that's done, I know it's been done. Why? I know people have done it. So I'm going to ask the people who've done it how they do it and take their advice in life. That's how I learned my life lessons from the people who I asked who've done it, and I'm gonna get the answer from somebody else. All my messages and my lessons don't come from no damn book. I know from experience, again, how living right what guarantees you a long life. Everybody I know who they living right. Those who didn't don't get old. Just saying, these are facts. I'm not here, no, I'm not giving you my opinion on my film. I'm just giving you facts. All right. But I see where in India, China, and more so, I done got my Jamaica. I don't know how I get the channel, but now I'm getting Jamaican wisdom. I love them guys. I love them guys. Not for the weed, not back in the day. I only deal with Jamaica. I had the guys to get my weed from. I don't know a damn way. He said, "Your mom." When he said "mom," I know he finished. He said, yeah. But he talked to me. I don't know what he said, but he was the dude. But to listen to them when it comes to health, they got that thing together. Why? They 80, 90 years old, and they still looking like they 60. I want what they got. So yeah, I'm listening to them every morning. They got some good advice. Again, you gotta learn from somewhere. I'm taking anything. I guess the ending A, India, China, Jamaica. Okay, if you're ending A, listen to them. Why? They got long life, and they proven it. Why? They got the most 100-year-old people. Okay, that's why, and they are the ones who you need to be asking the question to, right? Because they live right. They do the things they need to do. They just live with nature. They live in harmony with nature. And they were the bad slaves. Why? The white man got them. They wouldn't work. Man, we ain't doing nothing, man. We ain't doing that slavery now. We ain't picking no damn cotton, man. You can take that stuff somewhere else. So I got a few things about them as I'm learning. I like them. Why? They didn't take crap from that white man. That's the first thing. Anybody who stood up to that guy, I'm with you. Why? I don't like him either. Okay, he don't like me. So yeah, we got a common enemy. We're on the same team. But watch this. Now, you don't. Your diet, how you eat, is the key to what health and long life. I know Nation Islam. They was big on no eating pork, but they didn't stop at just the pork. They tell you what plants to eat, what fruit to eat. They got all that stuff figured out. And why? They could tell you. Listen to them. That's why. Okay. And that's living right to me. And I do that daily. I don't pick and choose when I want to live right. I don't pick and choose how I want. No, I put a routine together and I'm following it to the letter, to the law. Okay. You know me. I'm not breaking, character. I'm not getting out of my right thinking mode. I track my life on 10-year cycles. The people who I've known for 10 years, I ask all the same question. In the last 10 years, have I changed? Yeah. Yeah. Now, this the coup de grace for the better, and everybody to a man and woman. Say yeah. So I'm content. I'm happy with what the work that I put in for the last 10 years. The other people recognize. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I ain't sitting here telling myself, have I been exhibiting these things? Yeah, that's what I want to know. And I do a 10-year cycle. And the last 10 years have been, how about this? My best. And I'm only getting better. The older I get, the better I'm getting. I get it. Because I'm learning. If you go through life and think you know everything, you won't learn nothing. I learn something every day. And I'm listening to the people who what I aspire and want to be like. I want to hear what they got to say. Not in every Joe, Tom, Dick, and Harry, but I'm going to be 70 years young. And I don't take any medicine. I don't take no pills. I ain't no, I don't do nothing else. Well, how you live right? Hello? Hello? I've been doing this for a while and it's been giving me the results I need personally for myself. Why? Because I practice living right and by doing what? The right things for myself and putting that work in on a daily basis puts me in a position where I'm living my best life and I'm in control. Who knew? Right thing of philosophy gives me all the things I need to be my best self. So you might want to check it out. Why? It's working for me. That's my that's my oh, hit the notification button, hit the share, all this stuff. I don't do commercialization. I'm not big on that. My thing is put the work in and they'll come. You got the product, just put it out there. They'll come to it. Why? That's the name of the game that I know. Only thing I know. I'm not big on trying to get you to say a bunch of hashtags and I ain't got time for that. No. This is what I do. You want what I do? I'm here for you. Let's go. And wrapping it up, again, I do always appreciate you tuning in. I practice my living right. Why? Because if I want to teach it, I got to show you. I do this daily. I in the order that I get, the older I get, the wiser I get. I'm paying attention to what life. That's how the elders become wise. The elders become wise. They pay attention to life as they live in it. And if you ask them, they will tell you. It ain't a secret. They don't run around blabbing about it. How do I know? But if you ask them, they'll tell you. My pastor's mother, I was her mom. When I met you, I was a kid. Oh, this is black. That was cool. I've been knowing you for 50 years now. You still look the same. I said, how do you do it? She said, stick with the Lord, baby. Bam. I ain't got to ask no more. I know the secret from somebody who's doing it. You get me? So these are people who you can learn from. Regular people, ordinary people, doing stuff that ordinary people don't do. They do extraordinary things in their own way. That's how you recognize the righteous and the good. Why? She's been around 90-something years. She ain't broke down. She ain't beat up. She's still moving and grooving. Okay? Her son is the master or the pastor of the church that her husband built. She's the oldest statesman in the house, the oldest statesperson in our church. And everybody love and respect her. Why? That don't happen by accident. You don't love somebody you don't know. You don't got love for somebody who ain't a good person. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Living your best life means you're living right. Don't make a difference what agenda, where you're at. But that's going to be shown no matter what. That's the light. They tell you, this little light of mine, if you got God, let it shine. Okay, wrapping it up. I know I'm getting older, but I know I'm getting better too. Why? I'm doing things to make that happen. And I'm living, my life on my terms. Can you say that? If you 87, you ain't in the nursing home, you ain't on a bunch of meds. You do, my mother, 87, she'll take no meds. None. My mama, another story. But my mother knows she works out, she meditates, and her health is fine. My mother totally opposite, but they're both 87. They living their best life. So it don't make a difference how you do it. Okay, that's my point. And again, with daily meditation, daily workout and prayer, I'm in the gym every day. I'm doing what I need to do to get me to where I want to go. To what? A long life to be 100 years old. And things I need to do on a daily basis to make that happen. One meal a day, eating right. I don't eat junk food. I don't do that by purpose. I just working into my scheme. And that's just the thing I don't do no more. Weight's not a problem. One time I was getting low, I don't have that problem no more. I can see the little fella when you stand in the shower. If you can't look down and see your buddy, you need to get to work and get to the gym. But I'm in the gym every day. Let me wrap this up. Good. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm like my moms and my mom-in-law. I'm what? Living my best life. Why? Because I'm living it right. How you living? Hope you're living right. Why? That way you're living your best life. If you ain't living right, get started. Why? You want to live your best life, and that means you got to live right. Take it from Mr. Wright. I got to go, but in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who know now living right is living your best life and passed away. I'm out.